Hi traders, welcome to the video. Please pause the video and make sure you understand the disclaimer before proceeding. In this video we're going to look at how to trade accumulation distribution levels. Those of you members of our Discord group, you may have noticed this new channel in here. And by the way, if you're watching my video and you haven't joined our Discord yet, we have free access and you're welcome to join us at no cost whatsoever. So click on the link below and I look forward to seeing you in our Discord. So we have this channel called Accumulation Distribution. My trading is based around this strategy, has been for a long time. What I'll be doing in here is posting screenshots of our key levels so that we can look for opportunities when the market moves into these levels. So important to have a written trading plan strategy. This is my game plan or the rules of engagement. What I'll do in the video is explain this, show you how this works. As you might know, we've been getting some really nice results with our trade signals and ideas that we're sharing in Discord here. Okay, so this is how I go about my my trading. Now, I have taken this to another level today. I've tweaked it a little bit, so there's just a slight difference. So it's the same strategy that I've been trading for a long time, and I mean it's a process of evolution. If a trade doesn't end up how I'm wanting it or expecting it to end up, I go back over it with a fine-tooth comb and I tweak the strategy. As a trader, we're always evolving, and so that's what's happening here. All right, here's the strategy. Have a look at the first one. Trade in the direction of the trend, weekly trend. First thing I'm going to do is go out to the weekly, and highly recommend you watch my video Daily Prep. That's a really important video, and this is really the follow-on from that. Well, I mean, Daily Prep, here's part of my Daily Prep now. The Kiwi yen's traded bullish. It opened here. This is the weekly open, so we need to mark that up and refer to this level. What I do is I'll make sure that I've highlighted this thing over here so that it copies the markup onto all the other charts. I've got a multi-chart layout going. So we know where the weekly open is, and I'm looking for bullish opportunities. This has been trading bullish for the week. Okay, the weekly's out of the way. Go down the daily if you like. Bullish engulfing. Even back here we can see that the trend is early on in the week. The trend is bullish. So that's the daily time frame. So now on the 4 hour, I'm looking for these levels here. Our indicators mark these up, or our indicators will map these out for us. This blue line and this range that you see here, that's what we're looking for. Let's just go back out. 4 hour trending higher highs, higher lows, or lower highs, lower lows. It has to be trending in the same direction as the weekly trend, in this case bullish, so that's point number 2. The 4 hour is clearly trending up. We look at these lines. We've had a pullback, reversal, higher lows, higher highs, break of structure, clearly trending up, so that's check. The 4 hour must be in or out of the cloud in the direction of the trade. This is the cloud. If we go into the trend channel here, go to the style, there's your cloud, and you can bump that up. So we'll do that so we can see it. In or out of the cloud in the direction. So it's a bullish trade we're looking for. So it has to be in the cloud, which it is. So you can see cloud on both sides here. In or out of the cloud in the direction of the trend. So we've got price in the cloud. If it was out of the cloud under these red dots, no go, leave it alone. Okay, we want high probability setups. We can see the cloud on both sides, so we've traded into the cloud. That gets a tick. In or out of the cloud in the direction of the trend. So if it's bullish, let's just go back here. Perfect example. In or out of the cloud. So you can see price is within the cloud here. So I'm okay with this, taking opportunities. We can see it's bullish. It's trending up. It's in the cloud. I'm okay with that. It's moved from a bearish into the cloud and now breaking out of the cloud. So we get another tick. It stacks up. Okay, so the 4 hour is all clear. 30-minute must be trending the same. 30-minute must have a green or red dot supporting the trade direction at the time of entry. Okay, what that means is, now we go down to the 30-minute. The 4 hour is all good. We're trading above our weekly open. It's bullish. We've got a trend. We go to the 30-minute chart over here. Well, if you want to, you can do that. And I mean, if you've only got a 2-chart layout, you can change the time frame on this one here. So 30-minute must be in the direction of the trend that we want to trade. So clearly we can see that from back here, our trend lines are facing north. We've got that in the cloud or out of the cloud. From back here, from this point onwards, that stacks up as far as trending. So what we want to see, if it's a bullish trade idea, we want to see our cloud. You can see these dots on the cloud here. We want to see green dots under. So we've got green dots under from back here. Okay, so that is a go ahead. See, once you get this, as soon as you look at the chart, you'll know immediately. So there's no mucking around. The video is taking a little bit of time because I'm explaining all of these things. But once you understand this, you spot it instantly. Okay, 30 minutes trending the same, must have cloud green or red. Okay, it's a bullish trade opportunity. I want to see green cloud dots under. So we've got that. Green cloud dots are under, supporting the trade direction. The higher time frame, we've got a multi-time frame indicator, must show 3 of 5 trending the same. Okay, if we're taking this trade here, have a look at this indicator down here. We want 3 of 5 of these green. It started happening back here. So this is where we traded into the cloud on the 30. And around here is where we have our 3 out of 5 in our favor. So 3 out of 5 in the favor of the trade. Our multi-time frame indicator stacks up. So we're looking for entry on the 3-minute time frame. The 3-minute time frame must show a breakout or a break in the direction of the trade. See bar colors on the trend bars indicator. This is where we go down to the 3-minute chart now. So everything on the 4-hour, well, from the weekly down, stacks up. Now we can go into this chart. In fact, before we do, we need to have a look here. New Zealand yen. If we come back in here, okay, this was the markup. Okay, if we get a move into this accumulation zone, we might have an opportunity. So 84,440 is the level. So we'll go and have a look at that. Coming into the chart here, 84,440. Let me just increase these and I'll show you what we've got here. Accumulation. All right. 84,440. So this was the order block, and you can see our indicator is picking this up. I'm going to mark that up so we can see it. Okay, we've got our zone marked up. If we click this over here, it'll transfer it to the other charts. So this was the point of interest. We can set alerts for these areas, so when the market pulls into these areas, the alert goes off and brings us into the chart. That's all part of my daily prep video, so definitely watch that. So I'll just back these off, and we'll have a look now at, we can see where that is. This was the order block that I marked up in here. All right, as it were, price moved into the order block, and then we had a buy opportunity. So next on the list, we're looking at the 3-minute for entry, and it must show a breakout in the direction of the trade. We're looking at the bar colors on the trend bar indicator. Bar colors on the trend bar indicator. So we'll go out of here. We've got this marked up on all charts. Our point of interest down here, and this, if I wiggle this around, have a look at it on there. You can see on the 30-minute and the 4-hour chart below. That's what we're interested in. When the market moves into this order block on the 3-minute chart, we want the opportunity in here. So we get a green dot alert. It's overextended. There's our weekly open level under here. So we know that that's where we kicked off at the beginning of the week. Have a look and see what else is on the indicators too to back up our argument for a buy. This orange line you see here is a weekly key level. So it's traded down, rejecting off this weekly level of support. Now we're looking at the trend bars indicator. In the inputs, we want to select bar color. And what we're looking for is where it shifts from red to green after it's moved into the order block. Okay, so here we're predominantly red. We trade in here, and then we're looking for the green bars after this. So we'll just keep this simple. That fires, and we start to see a trend forming here. Higher highs, higher lows. Keeping an eye on this previous level here, but we start to see this trending. After the dot, I mean, it's aggressive to get in here, very aggressive. I mean, that could turn around and do that. We don't know where it's going to go. I prefer to wait, and when we see higher highs, higher lows starting to establish, we can look for entry. So what we want to see now is the green bars forming, because that's shifting from red to green, and we want to see green dots under our cloud forming under. Then we get this signal here. This is a breakout alert. Okay, so that's giving us a break of structure. This is the alert that I'm interested in. Break of structure, entry here, or if you missed it and it's trading up for whatever reason, we get the pullback, retest of this high, entry. There's your trade opportunity. That's it. High probability. So going back to this list here, enter 3 minute on confirmation after the 3 minute alert confirmation and place a stop loss under or above the order block. Must have cloud dots. Same color as the trade direction on the 30 minute. This is important. This is really important. I added this today. Must have cloud dots on the 30 minute chart in the same direction. Let's check it out. We're considering an entry here. This is going to make a difference. We have to have on the 30 minute chart at our point of entry, do we have, this is the cloud here, right? Our cloud. The cloud has these little dots. Do we have green dots under our entry somewhere? Yes, we do. Let's take it. That's our trade. We get the go ahead. I took a trade recently. It didn't have dots under. Stop loss got hit. So if we follow this strategy to the T, we're going to get a pretty high win rate. Then comes the difficult bit. Your trading psychology, but you should spend more time on that actually. It's the thing that makes or breaks a trader. But anyway, I'll show you an example of where everything's stacked up, but we didn't have dots under. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, it was the CAD yen. Everything looked good. Cut a long story short, there's our 4-hour accumulation level through here. We traded into it. Look what happened. It traded through. So this is why at this point, let's just put an arrow here so we can see this on all charts. It's important that every checkbox is ticked. The 4-hour stacks up. We've got everything going for it. See, at this point, we don't know. This is trading down, and all we know is it's landed in our zone here. We don't know it's going to spike through. It's landed in the zone. We're above the weekly. It's bullish. Everything's fine, right? We get the pullback into the zone on the lower time frame, and that is right here. That's our point right here. That's the first touch into the zone right there. Okay, there's a couple of things missing. I don't see any green bars. I don't see the move from red to green. That didn't happen. Righto. That's one thing. That didn't happen, so we let it go. We don't get a breakout signal, we let it go. So there's no trade opportunity yet. We've got green dots under on the 30. We can see them here. The green dots finish at this point right here. This is where the green dots finish on the 30 minute. On the next candle, there's no cloud under. There's no green dots under. So there's no opportunity. We don't take this trade. I hope you know what I'm talking about here. And it's pretty obvious. The green dots finish there. There's no green dots under here. So we leave it alone. And what happens? It trades through. Goes down to the next order block. Down here, this is another 4-hour order block. But you know what? This cloud, these dots here, we don't see them anywhere under here. They're not there. Don't take it. Let it go. Okay, so you might have made a couple of pips in here, but let it go. Or at least if you do enter a trade, you know that you're taking a risk. More risk than necessary. Breaks out, pulls back. You know, let's say that was an entry. There's not much in it. You see what I'm saying? Breakout, pullback, entry. What have we got? Ah, well, I mean, yeah, there was a little bit in that, but it's just higher risk, and I would rather let this one go. I mean, it doesn't appeal to me. This big pullback down here, it's struggling to kind of go anywhere. There's no trend. See that? So, I mean, I'd rather let that one go and look for opportunities where everything stacks up. So we want the best of the best. I'm going to be looking for these opportunities, taking screenshots and posting them into Discord for my members. So if you head over here, have a look in the Accumulation Distribution channel. That's our new channel. The screenshots will be posted in there. We've got tutorials, smart money tutorials, our UK 100 DP trade. That's a top secret, that one. There's good stuff in there. Yeah, and everything's available. So here's an invite to join. Click up here. You can see some recent results. Go to my website, tradingwithanthony.com. It'll take you over here, and honestly, this is incredibly affordable. I don't want a lot back. I have incredible value to offer. I'm making this affordable, so jump on board and join us. I look forward to seeing you in Discord. Have a great day. See you in the next video.